Warning: this show contains spoilers.
We're calling it the Idiot Hour?
Beluska, dude, I'll stay right here and play clarinet.
We'll get into all that in a future episode. Hey, we're live.
Hello,
we're live.
are we live?
Yes.
We're live. What'd you press? We're really loud.
I have no idea.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. Stop stalling, Justin. We're live.
We're live, guys. Hello.
I'm going to...
I don't know what I did, but I feel like a goddamn superhero for figuring that out by just smashing buttons.
I wish you knew what you did.
Can you go back and check the comments and see if people are like, oh, we can hear you?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. You did something. All right. So I smashed a lot of buttons, too. Interesting.
Hip, hurrah.
Okay.
I keep forgetting. Okay. That was
Okay.
Hopefully
All right,
they'll
welcome
let
guys
us
to the
know.
Idiot Hour. We did not record a Tubers Deep earlier today simply because I couldn't get the board to work. Josh pressed enough buttons to make it work, which is frustrating because I pressed
all
arguably, and I won't say a fuck ton because my mom's in the chat, but
You
a
already did.
lot of,
of them. You already did.
If I say, I'm not going to say it. Anyways, what is up, guys? Brian Irvin, thanks for being here, man. It means a lot. My mom, hello, as always. Dennis, I saw your name up there. I'm not listening here. We are the Idiot Hour, guys. We are a topical, tropical.
I can't believe I fixed that.
You
Like-
showed yourself during the introduction.
I'm so sorry.
He got excited.
Okay. So anyways, guys, it's me and Boyd, and then Josh, go ahead and show yourself. So we are... Yeah, intern Josh fixed it. Thank you guys for being here. What this is, it's been a funny pop culture show. We did Nickelodeon vs. Cartoon Network, and I'm gonna eventually not be able to recap all the things we've done. And then we did Star Wars, and then you did miss, which you were a little bit upset
I
about,
was a little upset.
kind of like a random one about pet animals and video game characters fighting.
Yes. Which, it's fine.
Yeah.
I had to do things, and here I am. I'm back.
You have a life. I get it.
Sometimes.
Like, yeah.
Derek and I don't have a life.
That's fine.
That's what we're learning.
I'm
I had a wife and a life before the war, Josh. Why would you bring up my PTSD of Nam?
You know.
Anyways, if you guys caught my super sick baby filter. Josh, what do we got today?
Holy cats, guys. Today we are doing
Yeah, I'm doing research today.
a bracket based on Pokemon types. Okay? So the way it worked is I randomized...
Are we doing original 150 or are we doing y'all?
I hope original 150.
Okay,
I
so
don't really
Well, what did
remember.
you set up for, Josh?
it is original 150.
Perfect.
Because I did not know... No, I'm just
I don't
messing
want
with
to cause you
stuff.
stress.
It's all right. I'm
Just get
working
your
it
box.
out. I'm working
Now
it
you
out.
be comfortable?
Let me
Okay.
sit in my box.
Sorry, everybody. We
Wait,
did
can
not
I
get the
put a stick in the box?
proper time
Look, I'm
to
dry.
figure out this.
If we're being honest,
Yes, we
it's
are.
my fault. I was
it's
late
not.
today.
I thought you were going to say it's my show.
It's not my
Like,
show.
really
It is.
quickly.
It's a
This is
show.
my
Being
show,
honest,
so
it
I was
is
late
my
and it's
show.
okay.
It's okay.
It's my show and I was late, so it's fine.
Yeah,
But
super
that's
echo.
why
though. Top
Super
fan Dennis
echo.
says.
Okay.
Top fan
Well,
Dennis, super echo.
Denny, I just don't know, man. Okay.
Be happy there is audio. Be
Right,
happy
exactly.
We didn't have that 5
that
minutes
there is
ago.
audio.
So in the original red and blue games, okay, and we can go a little bit off of the show, but the show has no statistics to back any of this up, so just keep all that in mind, okay?
Okay, yeah, I have something to bring up later, so don't remind me.
Sure.
I'll try to remember
Okay.
it.
We're not talking card game. We're talking
We're talking
Game
Boy
Boy,
Red and Blue, and the statistics and things that I'm going to show you guys today, well, not really statistics, but everything's based off of a Pokedex from a fandom website, and I mean fandom as in like,
Yes.
the international
quick question.
Yes.
Were you a red or a blue?
Ooh,
Red.
good.
Red?
Let's start with that.
Blue is my favorite color, but I was red.
I picked blue.
I didn't pick. My mom and dad would always get us some. Like, we'd get them. So I was blue and I was silver, and then I was. I don't know if Ruby was the next generation, but I was Ruby on Sapphire. Like I remember
I
very
stopped at
distinctly.
ruby and sapphire, but I think I also was silver.
Yeah, silver.
Follow.
Oh man, like Lugia or so. But back to the original, dude. I loved. My favorite color has always been blue, but I was Charizard. Like boom, right there. Like him
Sure.
on the front. I was like, this is sick.
So I, for whatever reason, had blue. I think that's just all my GameStop had. But I was always trying to find the green one that was only available in Japan.
Yeah.
The legend.
Well,
Yeah.
For us, because
Right.
I tried to as well, because that was like kind of before, like I could probably find it now.
Yeah, it was
You
before
should-
internet.
Yeah, it was like you weren't gonna get it.
No.
You hoped maybe one day you'd walk in there and it would be there, but
No.
Yeah, and someone just said, "Hey kid, you want this?"
I-
Toss it to you and then wait.
I think, though, my favorite was yellow. If we can even...
There's only one reason. I agree with you.
Why was your reason?
Because Pokemon Pikachu Surf was the greatest thing ever.
No, it's because you could run.
Pikachu Surf was amazing.
Well, yeah, but you
couldn't
could...
run.
You could run in yellow. Mm-hmm.
Didn't you? Your mom gave you shoes.
Yeah, so...
That was the evolution of Pokemon, where people started to realize your mom loves you. And yellow, you got
I
shoes.
didn't. I don't remember. I didn't have yellow, so I think
Yeah.
I was just cursed to not run. Once you got the bike, though.
Yeah, in blue and red, you got the bike, you were good.
Yeah,
But
it
in
took
yellow...
like half a game. to get the
Right.
bike.
So in yellow, you could at least run. Now, you weren't as fast
Did
as
you
with
get-
the
did
bike,
you get the
but...
shoes at the beginning
Yeah.
of the game?
Do you remember how cool it was to when you the second you got Fly?
Oh, you're
And
just...
then,
I'm outta here.
and then you realize you can't just fly to the cities you've never been to.
Right.
Because I remember the first time I realized that, it broke my heart.
I can just go right to the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I was like, I have a map. Like, I have a map. Just because I've never been there doesn't mean the map is inaccurate.
That's not how real life works.
Yeah.
I can fly somewhere I've never been.
Yeah, like, I don't have to go to China to fly to China. Like, imagine the inconvenience of having to get a car across country. I used to fly to California, but I flew to California.
You have to take a boat.
That's awesome.
You'd have to surf there on Lapras.
So what today's episode is going to be is this bracket. So I took all of the 15 original types from the red and blue games.
Psychic get a buy?
It did on a random. It got a buy. But I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, is anybody really thinking Psychic's going to like lose to Bug in the first round? Probably not.
Where is that? Okay, well, I thought my eyes were going.
My mom says you sound like a Psycho movie with all the echoing.
Oh no,
I don't hear echoing.
I don't hear echo either.
I don't know.
Oh, wow, it's that thing again through your headphones.
Is it? It's just my headphones.
Remember that day?
I do.
All right. How about that? I wonder if that's better. All right.
Scoo.
So here we go. So the bracket is broken down, just randomized, ready to rumble, and then we are just gonna vote, the three of us. Okay. So and you need 2 votes to win, basically. All right.
So I'm gonna be undecided every vote.
Well, don't do that. All right, and so we'll just break the bracket down as we go, and I'll kind of walk you guys through it as we go. So first matchup is ice versus ground. Hang on a second. This is all messed up. Video capture device. There you guys are. There we go. That's better.
Josh, it's so bad.
Is it still bad?
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait,
What did we do last time?
maybe that helped.
Oh man.
Do you hear that?
It's not him. It's us.
No. It's not that your headphones this time. It's our mics.
Well, I
You have
think
re-
maybe
did
it
you
was the
put reverb
computer.
on it?
The computer's volume was still on, I think.
It's
No, it's still happening.
you have your headphones on. Can you take them off
Yeah.
for 1 second? Hello. It's like a dream.
What if? Are we reverbed?
Mom, Josh is not echoing. Let's just do a dream episode.
It's very dreamy.
Let's do this. What, like, character has that voice? Hello. I don't have to do the echo.
There's already an echo.
Should I sing a song?
Wait. Now I feel like I can hear it like we could hear it. Maybe that's because his headphones are off now.
No, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm out. Let's just do an echo show.
It's fine. Or
You
is that? Whoa.
It's oh wow,
Well,
that's really bad.
That was before you just did whatever you did, so I don't know if anything.
Yeah, if something you fixed, we're on too much of a delay for me to know. Hi, everyone at home. Give us a minute.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
Because Justin was late. It fixed. You fixed? No, you didn't. Nope. Wait, you did fix it. Yeah, that was me showing the show. You fixed it.
You did it. Okay,
Guys,
we're good.
credit
we're
in
good,
the
we're
chat
good.
for Josh L.
Yay,
Sass. Wow.
technical genius
Wow.
over here.
Wow. The show will end today
Somebody
at
shoot
9:18
me.
because we're just starting right now.
Fixed it.
Wow,
It's
love you
gone.
guys.
Fixed it. Oh,
Man.
fuck. Yes.
We did it.
I need like a joint and a beer. I'm just like so bad right now.
Or
Or
show up at 7:30.
Well,
Well,
all right.
it was my fault.
Okay,
Like I said.
so here's the deal. First one is ice versus ground. Okay,
right.
the
Okay.
image you guys see on your screen is every version of the highest evolution that is that type. Okay, so does that make any sense? So like, both sand shrew and sand
Lapras is
slash
technically
So
ice.
are
Articuno
ground.
is the only
Lapras
fully
is
evolved
ice.
ice type.
There's literally no ice types. I put Articuno in there because they needed
Lapras
a placeholder.
is ice.
Lapras is
No water.
water ice.
Hold on.
It's water.
Because I had a fight with someone.
Yeah, but it's still two types, but water is its
Is its first?
and
Is it?
main.
Its
Yes.
first one.
Yes.
Ice comes up first. Is it alphabetical? Okay. All right. I'm just telling you guys what I know.
Hang on,
Let's
let me
look
pull.
to
Let me
Google.
pull this very, very helpful.
This is nerd.
Oh,
This
yeah, I
is
know, right?
fancy.
So like Lapras right here, water, ice.
So you instantly want water.
Well, because water's the it's not. So see how see how Arcanine. Do you see how Arcanine is only fire?
Yes.
Okay, so it has to be one. Mew is only
Okay.
psychic.
Okay.
So it's not considered. If it's a duel, it doesn't count.
I'd like to.
Does that make any sense?
Yes.
For the
So
purposes
you didn't pick
of
one
this,
For the duel. Lapras, or did you put Lapras in water?
So would Lapras be in water?
Lapras is non-existent in
the
this.
type-
Let's get it.
Okay,
Correct.
I see what you're
Let's
saying.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I see what
Okay,
you're saying.
cool. For those of you at home, I hope you catch up because this whole show has been
'Cause
insane.
Heinz.
I will
love
keep
Logan.
I will keep this like handy because I think we're gonna end up needing that quite a bit. Okay.
That's a good
So
idea.
ground. So again, it shows the highest evolution of that. So like you'll
That's
see
not-
in
wait.
fire, yeah, go ahead.
Marowak?
Not ground.
Can you evolve into a different? I
but-
guess with Eevee. So.
Wait.
He goes fighting ground.
Who's not ground? Marowak?
Is fighting ground, not
But
just ground.
Cubone is the ground.
It's
For the
just
sake of
ground.
this- for the sake of this, let's just get forward because Ash.
Personally, I just want to also say, because I don't know if I'm going to forget this if I probably won't. But
Sure.
Cubone,
It's terrifying.
one of the hardest Pokemon there is.
Well, yeah.
He wears the skull of his dead mother. Like, you don't get much harder than that. And then when he finally copes with the death of his mother,
He becomes his
he
mother.
becomes Marowak. Like,
becomes
that's
his
sick.
mom.
He
Once-
becomes his mom.
becomes his mom.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there. There was
Anyway.
also like a thing about it being a little Kangaskhan baby that died
Right.
or something like that.
Right.
It's a creepy character.
It's
My vote is for Ice.
your vote is for ice, even though it has no actual just ice Pokemon.
Articuno.
Ice
No,
is
Articuno
interesting.
is just a placeholder.
So it's
So wait,
it's-
why didn't you say that there's no ice?
I was saying that while I was trying to explain it. There is no actual just ice Pokemon
So then why is Articuno there?
as a placeholder.
But you should have just left it blank.
Well, it's the legendary ice bird. You know what I mean? Like
So then is Zapdos electricity or flying?
they're legendary. They don't
Okay,
belong.
ground wins. Get out of here.
Okay, ground
it's gonna
wins.
have
All
to be
right,
ground.
thank
that
you.
Was, that
All
was
right.
the most cop out shit I've ever seen.
Listen, guys, I did my best. All right.
No, you did great. You got us to not have an echo, which I'd like to have for future shows.
Just
Echo?
If you can
like
figure out
in
how
the
to do
year
it.
2000.
Yeah. On Two Beers
Right.
Deep, I'd like to.
All right,
Whenever
all right.
Greg goes back for me yelling at him and he gets PTSD.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
like
yeah.
to play that.
All right, next set.
Oh,
Fire.
Well.
Fire.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. I'm still going to vote for fire.
Like literally,
talk about
even Butterfree is not bug.
No,
Metapod
yeah,
is the
yeah.
top bug.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Pinsir's probably the top bug.
Pinsir's
But
technically a bug?
So
He's a
Pinsir
bug.
Yeah, this is tough because you're looking at, like you mentioned, you're looking at they're just one type, which it's interesting because I don't see. No, okay, that is Rapidash. But the question I have here though is I see an EV evolve form in here.
yes,
I know we were okay. That was for the draft. Never
Yep.
mind. I was gonna ask if that was the only one that was gonna then show
No,
up.
no, no, no,
Okay,
yeah,
well that
so-
means fire.
Fire.
It
Yeah,
has to
fire.
be.
Yeah, I mean that seems like
These
a
were
no-brainer
random
to me.
draws too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, hang on.
We got to announce that next time.
Yeah, all
'Cause
right.
I know
Fire
you-
moves on.
Far.
Okay. Next set.
I wish we had that baby filter now.
So here's
Jesus.
this is
Tangela's
real
the
life.
only
Is the
grass?
only grass Pokemon is Tangela.
Okay, water.
Because
it
everything
is.
else is like grass
Well,
poison, grass bug.
To be fair,
To be fair.
grass is the stronger against water. I'm going.
Yeah,
grass.
but like
you're gonna
look
tell
at
me
all
that
of those water
you're gonna-
Pokemon.
But it's type.
I'm taking.
It's Pokemon type.
But I'm
I
taking
don't.
Dugong and Poliwhirl. I'm taking all those over Tangela.
Absolutely. Tangela
Tangela's-
on every
This
website.
is so rigged.
Tangela on every website is the 151st weakest Pokemon.
Yeah,
Hands down, every
Constrict
website.
only gets you so far.
Yeah.
but
Constrict is only gonna win so much.
yeah, you get paralyzed every 16th hit, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're going that way, then it's water. But if you got Magikarp up against Tangela and they're just smacking each
But
other,
you got Blastoise against Tangela.
Do you see Magikarp there?
I see.
Yes, I
I
do.
do see.
Oh, there he is.
Magikarp
Okay, yeah.
I do see
And,
Magikarp
what
there.
is it, Gold King or
we're gonna have to
what's
talk
that
after the
one?
show.
Golding.
You're calling me out.
Golden.
It's really like, yeah, I see it. It's
I
little small.
didn't
It's
see
you
it.
know, our
I
eyes are
didn't
bad.
see it personally.
all right. So
All
I
right.
got grass. You two hit water, so water moves on.
Water. I wonder who's gonna win that. Water versus fire.
I'm going fire. 'Cause screw you guys.
Well, I gotta take water because it makes more sense. Just so I can
Oh,
flip flop
true.
your whole.
We should have
your
different
whole
opinions.
argument.
We should have different opinions.
Well, also you were like, well, grass. No, that's what he said. Grass. would
Okay,
be
so
fuck.
again,
I mean,
this is
fudge.
a
Fudge.
placeholder.
Dragonite is flying.
Dragonair is
Or
not
dra-
even dragon. It's water dragon. So that's just a placeholder. So fighting
so there
versus
is no
nothing.
dragon type Pokemon.
Correct.
So fighting wins,
Correct.
even though dragon is literally the guy in the Elite Four.
I didn't realize this when I started, and then like after I was like too deep in to change it. Make
Yeah,
any
I would,
sense? Like I was like,
I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job.
Yeah.
I would have just picked one for some of them that seemed obvious.
I just didn't want like
Yeah, we
Now we're talking.
now right. So now we got a real
Normal
conversation.
is the greatest name for a class ever because it's just like
True.
they're there and they can.
But like,
lure
look at
Flash.
who's there.
This is hard.
There's some badasses in that mix.
Lickitung,
Kangaskhan,
Snorlax.
Snorlax.
who is one of my faves.
See, okay, I don't think like they're not that great though. Like
Who?
Chansey was a little bit okay. Kangaskhan was okay. Like Snorlax was a heavy hitter, but Lickitung
Yeah.
was just really good to paralyze you. Polygon was useless. Persian was
Super
useless.
useless.
Raticate was
Rattata-
useless. It was
yeah.
a HTM sleeve. Like I can't go normal even though I do like them.
So
I
this
love Snorlax.
this thing I'm showing you that this viewers at home can't see because we didn't have enough time to set it up. The total base stats.
yeah.
Look how high Taros is.
Yeah, Tauros
He's
is-
11.
He's dope. Don't get me wrong.
Like I mean that normal
also
has
not
some
on
good
that normal
Pokemon.
slot.
Yeah, he is.
Electric.
He's hiding out right here.
Electric.
No, go back to it real quick.
Taros.
Electric.
Can you go back to this?
Yeah.
Is it-
Taros is sitting at 11,
That's a picture of Rhydon.
Go back. Yeah. Hold
and
on.
Rhydon is right here, bud.
Or no,
Taros is
Rhyhorn.
right here.
That's a picture of Rhyhorn. Isn't it? Or is it black and
Rhydon,
white?
and that's Taros.
I don't remember.
Here,
the photos.
do you want me to blow it up?
If I'm-
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow
See,
It up.
it's Taros.
Oh, it's the video game icon.
Yeah.
There
So
you go.
it looked like Rhyhorn from over here.
Taurus
Sorry,
is-
everybody.
Sorry,
else.
everybody.
This is
This is not
bad.
exactly-
Taurus is
We
whack to me.
suck.
You know what? We were doomed to have a technical difficulties episode because the first few went so
So
smoothly.
Yep.
So I'm okay with it.
I hope this is the most viewed episode as well.
Right? Wouldn't that be? It's such a great topic, unfortunately. Electric, though.
I'm picking electric.
Yeah, I'm picking electric.
Yeah.
Yep.
Faster.
That's a
Faster.
bummer.
They have an element.
Jolteon is the fastest Pokemon.
True.
So
True.
But I don't like. I understand that you can get high with it, but like, there's nothing on the normal side of things aside from a hyper beam or Kangaskhan being able to do lightning punch or flame punch or something of that variation. That
Snorlax will
scares
fuck
me.
you up.
Yeah,
That's-
but I mean,
That's my one. Snorlax to me is more valuable than anything on the electric
I'll
side.
take Electabuzz.
What?
I will. Bro, hitting a normal with electricity is almost critical hit every time.
But that's
True.
what I mean. Well, I'm just saying, like, as Are you saying you'll take electric or Electabuzz? Like which?
He was saying I like Snorlax, so I was like, I'm taking Electabuzz.
Oh, okay.
In that,
I mean, I'm taking
Electric.
Jolteon.
Jolteon is my favorite Pokemon.
I mean,
Okay. All right, so we'll give it. Electric is gonna move on.
quick and dangerous.
All right, now. Oh man,
yeah.
can I tell you how much I practiced that? Electric. Yeah, because I was doomed to fail. Right.
Now, is this a ghost Pokemon? Or
Yeah, he is. He is a
okay,
ghost
I just-
Pokemon.
Gengar is absolutely a ghost Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, you have to ask because
I get it.
It's just that it's
Wait, so-
Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar.
They are ghosts, right?
They're all ghosts.
Okay.
But like, it's the highest evolution.
I like Hauntar the best because of Ash. Haunter.
Because he has hands.
It's
He's a ghost that has hands.
Man. For this one, it's tough because I'm trying to think if poison moves work on ghost types.
I'm going ghost. Also
tough.
because, like you're looking at half a Team Rocket's lineup right here with Ekans and Coughing.
So for that, we have to go with ghosts.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's
Ghost
Team
is-
Rocket's lineup.
If you talk about Psychic being like the strongest, Ghost is what hurts.
Is that Nidoran down there? Is that
It's
what-
Nidorina and Nido.
No, they're the same name.
No, not yet. That's the second
the second?
evolution.
That's
the second?
Yeah.
Cool. So
What do
what
you
is
mean not
what
yet?
is
They already
Nido?
were.
What is Nido King considered? Nido King and Queen.
Nido King
fighting.
is normal poison.
Normal.
Or poison normal.
Normal. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going Ghost.
Ghost.
Ghost? Okay.
What about you? You going ghost too?
Yeah,
You get an opinion.
Yeah.
I
even
think-
if it doesn't matter.
It's like Simon Cowell.
it's very hard because I'm trying not to give away my draft.
I've
But
already given away a couple of mine.
but Ghost is definitely
Yeah, I just explained
superior.
right there that Ghost is
Yeah.
rated.
So
Okay, well, have you seen like the
So
second
literally,
episode of
Yeah.
literally,
Pokemon?
this is where this gets brutal. Neither of them are the things that they are.
Where is
So there's no flying type and
Just
there's no
straight
only
flying.
rock type.
where's
right.
Geodude?
Geodude's not a.
Geodude is
ground?
Is ground rock.
So what? And then is Onyx the same?
Is ground rock.
So why are we having this round?
Because
They're types.
it happened.
Yeah, but they're not.
Like I said, it was a little too deep. To me,
Flying. If we're going on principle,
right,
it's flying.
it's flying.
Why?
Right, is because flying
Because
is
flying-
superior. Flying
Flying
beats.
is not superior. Ash literally takes Pidgey to the gym, and Pidgey can't do crap.
That's Pidgeot. Just throwing it out there.
It is Pidgeot.
He does
and-
not take Pidgeot.
Yeah, but he's
I know,
also,
but on the screen is Pidgeot.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's not
talking
flying.
about that episode. You mean
It
where?
doesn't give it. It doesn't matter.
You mean where Onyx binds him the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like fighting Geodude, and it's.
And the
not-
only
doesn't
reason
work
he
out.
wins is because he somehow turns on the sprinkler
Pikachu
system.
Shocks the, yeah.
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 Is
Man,
it- is flying
Ash
Pikachu
is some bullshit, man.
Yeah,
No wonder
he's-
it took him like over 20 years to
Yeah,
get up
just to win.
All right, hey, just go flying.
I'm
down
going
with it.
flying. Here's why I'm going flying is because I don't like rock type.
That's fair.
That's my
Okay.
I think that's cool. I like
better.
Geodude.
Geodude's cool, but like there's way more.
That
There's
is
way
not
better
how you spell
flying Pokemon than there
What is he
are.
spelling?
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
thought
K
you
and
were
L are
going-
very
I'm
close
so
on the
rattled.
keyboard.
I thought he was going
All
straight
right.
F word. Just straight.
Just. All right, cool. Okay, so flying takes on Ghost.
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 I'll say flying to make
Oh,
Josh
dude,
feel like his opinion
I
matters.
totally messed this up. Now I got to go find it. All right, here it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
most people start at the top of the bracket.
Well, you know.
Well,
Am I most people? All right. So
That's a
Ghost
really
is
good point, Josh.
out. Or Ghost is in, rather. Okay.
Ghost isn't.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy one. Ghost.
Electric versus fighting. And I will move this over. Help us out here. There we go. All right.
Electric.
Shit.
I don't even remember seeing fighting. Who did they go against first round?
It's someone that was irrelevant.
Yeah.
Dragon. Yeah.
Dragon,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which in my, yeah.
I just let it go because there wasn't a. So fighting for me is probably those guys right there. My favorite entourage of characters.
Yeah, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan.
How about Farfetch'd is fighting?
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
With
Isn't
his
that far-fetched?
celery.
And scene.
Can you put the echo back on? Isn't that far fetched, fetched, and then crickets playing in the background.
I gotta get the hell out of here. All right. Yeah, I mean, To me, I'm a diehard Farfetch dude, especially in Pokemon Stadium, because when he dies, he gets rocked backwards and he's like reaching for the onion, like he's like, I will get it, and then he goes back into his ball. Anyway, I really like
Pokemon
Farfetch
Stadium.
I
for
liked
no
when Ash caught
particular
his
reason.
Primate and he had the fight in the gym.
Yeah,
I don't. This is hard because I do like both sides. I'm gonna go fighting.
okay.
I like
Derek?
electric, but
I'm going to go electric. Jolteon's my favorite Pokemon. I have to ride out.
I feel you.
So I believe electric beats fighting
Wow.
It's unfortunate.
in like
Statistics.
yeah, like matched up.
Sabermetric analytics.
The sabermetrics say. To
So-
me,
There's a Twitter in the Pokemon
if you had the top 4 from each side there, right? So you only have 4 electric, and let's say you have Hitmonchamp, Hitmonlee,
What is
Farfetch is
Machamp,
null
Is that
and void.
and
Mankey down there?
Primate.
Primate.
Oh,
He's got-
okay.
he's got
Like-
gloves.
I like. Okay.
Farfetch is null and void.
Yeah.
What's his name? Voltorb's
Execute.
No.
No, that's
No,
the
it's
weird thing.
Executor. Is it?
Wait,
Don't tell me.
Electrode,
Electrode.
Electrode,
Yeah.
yeah.
Electrode to me is like self-destruct.
which is
That's
big, but it's like
huge.
then you're done.
But
Yeah.
I would send self-destruct right at Machamp.
Okay.
And then Electabuzz is kind of fighting, and Raichu and Jolteon are both faster than anyone on the fighting side. So
That's good.
electric for me.
They are fat. You're right. Wait, Raichu's faster as
Raichu
well?
is-
I don't
fastest.
think he's going to be
I
faster
don't know if
than
he has
Hitmonlee or Hitmonchamp. Do
Yeah.
you?
Yes.
I don't
I
think
know
he goes
Jolteon
first.
is. I don't know about
Listen, I
Raichu.
know that he put on some pounds since Pikachu, but Pikachu can move ass. Raichu
No,
can
he's
move
put
ass.
on some pounds.
Yeah, he will.
Since you hit him with that
Electric.
electric stone, I know
Something,
that he's
yeah.
really put on some
Yeah,
pounds.
he's gained some weight, but he's still fast.
All right.
I mean,
Comes down to you.
I
Comes
know.
down to Josh.
I know Beast Mode don't look like Beast Mode no more, but he can still move his hips.
I guess. Man.
I'm going to take fighting.
What a douche.
I know.
It's a terrible pick.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
not-
have to agree that that's a poor choice.
You
Even
took
though I
fighting.
took fighting. I just
He did it to
I
make
did-
you madder, and you ruined it.
Oh, well. Fighting moves on.
Oh, boy.
All right.
This is probably
This
is
is-
the big one.
Yeah, this is a crazy one here.
I thought you just straight up deleted Fire without asking. So nobody can see it on Facebook, but he clicks in and deletes whichever one lost. He just clicked and delete, and I had to make sure it wasn't for that.
Oh man. Okay, wait. We got some stuff here.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Big
Okay.
feedback.
I'm sorry, guys.
Who wants to work for free and set all this
Nico
stuff up?
says Ghost, Electric, Machamp. None of that makes any sense. I'm sorry, Eric. All right.
Machamp. We have not played the new Pokemon yet, Eric. We
Right
need to.
now.
New one.
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
Switch.
Brand new.
Is it like
Dumblet.
new Pokemon or
Yes.
is it
Yeah.
like a? Oh, see, I can't.
It's
There's
always
too many. How many are there now? Over 1,000?
Yeah.
There's so many.
69. I choose. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll make the hard decision. Water, because when there was a fire on my street,
Water put it out.
water put it out.
That's a good.
So,
Boyd looked at you like he wasn't quite sure about the answer to
Yeah,
that. He's like,
water
"It put it out."
yeah.
Awesome.
Like water was terrifying, and then came fire. You know, but I mean Australia.
Or you mean fire was terrifying and then came water?
Yeah. I pick water. That's what I said.
Maybe. I want you to go
Okay.
here.
So the reason why I would pick water is because I feel like, with the exception of Arcanine, that the water side has a lot more heavy hitters. Like obviously Blastoise, Gold Duck, right? Yep, Gold Duck.
Psychic. Also,
Golduck
isn't he?
is awesome.
And
Is he
then
water psychic?
nope, he's just
nuts.
water. He can do psychic moves, but he's just water.
Plus, you got the 2 EV evolutions going
So
on.
Right.
is Psyduck just water even though Psy is in his name?
Wow.
Yeah. So I believe Psyduck's just water. Let me find him.
Is Venomoth not an insect, even though moth is in his name? Wow.
These are pressing matters.
Yeah.
Psyduck is just water.
That's wild.
Yep.
Even the size in his name?
So, like-
Bulbasaur is not electric, even though bulb is in his name?
Okay.
So for me then, because of the heavy hitters that are still available in water and not in fire, that's why I'd go water.
If Charizard was on fire, there'd be no contest.
Correct. But
Right,
he is
but he's not.
dragon.
Do we have any more comments?
Or no, he's flying.
Dragon
He's flying. Yeah.
fire.
No new
Let's
comments.
say there is no dragons.
I'm just gonna have to go water as well. 'Cause
Okay.
Cop out.
Water better.
Water sucks.
Yeah, I mean, that's high quality H2O.
Yeah, this one's easy too. I mean, it's not even
Yeah.
fair, really. Also,
Oh yeah.
I don't. I'll call it out when we go back. I mean, you have one Pokemon with one rib, another Pokemon that used that rib to make him, and then you got 2 yellow things, which just seems pretty.
Hypno
Aggressive.
and Alakazam.
Yeah. At
Psychic.
least it ain't a drowsy. That thing sucked. But I'm going psychic. Easy.
Psychic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no contest.
Imagine him saying that this was random, and then psychic and ghost just happen to be on complete ends of the bracket.
With Psychic getting a first round bye.
Smirk on his face.
Oh
Read you
shit.
like a book.
I think though the final 4 here are pretty good.
I would hope so.
No, I should be electric, man.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. We're already moving on. I don't care anymore. All right.
People thought Duke should have won the Final Four, brother. And
Right.
Guess what?
Psychic water.
Should have won the final. How do you win the final 4?
The tournament?
The final 4.
Like
If
the-
you win the final 4, you just go to the national championship. That's it. Like, what do you mean?
The whole tournament's called. Never
It's
mind,
not
man.
called the final 4.
That's what people call
called
it.
March Madness.
My
This one for me is a no-brainer as well for Psychic, but I do want to say that when you were going up against Psychic types, like the gym, that there was 2 types that I mean, you use the 3 basic types, but I'm telling, like, this is why I think electricity was there, man. I loved going at them with an electric type, because even, like, when they would fly or do some crazy stuff with Psychic when it was Mew or Mewtwo, if you ever facing them, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy.
I mean, I
So I'm
agree
psychic.
that electric is good, and it probably should be up there. But I'm also gonna go Psychic. It's just
Big asterisk next to this.
Can I
Yes,
point something out to you?
you can try.
So none of the guys in Psychic can use water moves.
But one of the guys in water can use Psychic.
Actually, most of the guys in water can use Psychic. Starmie, Gold, Duck, Golding, Poliwhirl, and
Well, are we allowed to
Poliwhirl, yeah.
and
put Psyduck in this?
Seadra.
Well,
Psyduck isn't in it.
Okay, I thought you named him.
Well, yeah, he is in it because Golduck's in it.
Okay.
But
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. I was just making sure we're allowed to talk about.
Yes,
Yeah,
Psyduck.
I get that move and I understand it. But for me, Alakazam can learn Thunderbolt as well as Mew.
Oh,
and
that's a good
Mewtwo.
point.
I don't know about Hypno learning Thunderbolt, but I know absolutely 3 out of 4 of them can learn electric moves. So,
That's a good
although you
point.
have a really good point with that, their natural ability to have water.
I like that
anywhere around them,
counterpoint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
See,
Shout
this
out to
is
the N64 Pokemon Stadium. That's where I
Classic.
learned about his awesome moves.
Classic game.
Okay.
What, was
All right.
Pokemon Snap anyway?
Yeah.
I didn't really get
yeah.
down with that game.
You didn't get down with Pokemon Snap.
I-
You're literally a photographer.
I know, and isn't that weird?
Yeah,
Hated
it's
it.
depressing.
Hated it.
I
It's
think-
so
Great game.
boring to me.
if I remember.
I don't think I wanted to escape reality of what I do. Well, I mean, I was also young. I don't think.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean? It's
but
not like, oh man, I'm gonna play a video game to take pictures.
I got bored
Yeah, that's
quickly.
true.
Was the big problem.
I used to play it at Blockbuster because they had
So-
it at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
It was
I never
on,
got
like-
bored with it because there were so many different pictures you can get on each map. Like we would go and I'd get 3 dodos and Nico would turn left and he'd see a Scyther pop up and then you're freaking out how to get the Scyther. So you got to go and get the Poke Flute and then you go back to old episodes and you hit the Poke Flute and Snorlax jumps up. Like there was it was intricate.
I didn't get that far. Into
Yeah,
the
it
game.
was
I think I got to
I
the
beat
first
it.
level and I was like, oh,
Getting
okay.
Mew just amazing.
I remember finishing the game. I just don't remember thinking like, oh man,
No, it
this.
sucked you couldn't fight, but like it was cool. There was another element to Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean,
Another cash
if they
grab.
would have made a Pokemon Racing and it would have just been like,
That would have been. I
They
would have
should
been
have
all
because
over
that was like the best episode.
Right.
When he rode Ponyta and became Rapidash. Oh my lord! I
Oh,
would have played
yeah.
the sugar out of that.
that
game.
would have been
Sugar.
that would have been
Sugar
really
Cruise
good because they did make a Diddy Kong Racing for N64, which
They sure
is
did.
elite. It's one of the better racing games for N64.
I wasn't a fan.
I was a pod racer type of guy. I'm easily going Ghost here. Actually, let me double check. Well, if Primate can learn electric moves, I'm thinking maybe. But Ghost is so... The sleep aspect, attack you in your sleep, poison you, paralyze you, confuse you. Ghost has everything.
I'm going Ghost as well.
Yeah, you can't.
I
just don't
some
think
of them could learn electric and water moves and stuff like that.
In
but
this lineup, though, like imagine a Ghost going like Gengar against Hitmonlee.
yeah, but
like,
to his point earlier about Psyduck, you can have Hunter, Ghost, and Ghastly going up against those.
I also don't believe that fighting works on Ghost because you can't hit him.
That's what I was
my
saying.
point.
Yeah. So the final
Punch in his belly.
Psychic versus Ghost.
Oh my lord! This is like 2 number 1 seeds in the NFL. What happened? It's fixed.
It is fixed.
Josh knew about it. He knew it. This one's easy.
Hashtag Josh knew.
It is a tie.
I'm good with a tie.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Tie.
No,
Crown them both.
it's tough because Ash went and got a Ghost type to defeat the Psychic Gym leader, and it ended up just making her giggle. For me, though, I'm going with Psychic for the same exact reason as before. Psychic moves that hurt Ghost, Electric hurts Ghost, Water hurts Ghost, Fire hurts Ghost. Those elements do, and Psychic can learn everything. And even though Ghost is strong against Psychic, I don't know. I like the ability to learn every move.
Boyd.
Man, like I want to go Ghost, but
Jeez, I'm good.
it's you're. I mean, you're hitting valid points. That's all. Like, and I mean, look at, look what you got here. Look at who's the most powerful Pokemon at the time. And he's right there on Psychic. So
That is true. Mew and Mewtwo, man.
like that's the 2 most powerful Pokemon. So
I think too. If you read, excuse me, I don't want to go. If you read like any of the strategy guides, it tries to get you to get something psychic when you're getting a type of
it's like get
Pokemon.
that Abra as soon as you can.
Oh, Abra
Right.
for the war.
But you need him to get to the end there. You need him to get to Alakazam.
And I think that because of that, it has to be psychic. Just seems like a no-brainer to me. But
Yeah,
Electric would have won.
I don't think so. But
I mean,
So I took down the Psychic Gym. Pow, pow, pow. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12.
okay, let me
There
just
he
check.
is.
We don't have any new comments. All right. Okay.
Nobody's
So
watching this shit.
yeah, I know, right? Here we go. I don't even know. And if they were watching it at the beginning, they just were like, I can't deal with the echoing. I'm
echo's
done.
too
Yeah,
much.
It was a lot.
right.
I think my mom even left.
All right. Draft board time.
oh yes.
Okay, so we are drafting the.
I didn't do it.
Gosh. Oh, man.
Oh man.
We're drafting
Can you
the
work next week, too, guys?
6. Pokemon.
I got to move over to be in my square.
I can move you.
Don't do it. Okay.
Nope.
I can't move you.
Wrong
No, I can
one.
move you. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
So the game plan with this is that you have to take a starter on your first pick, no matter what.
What?
You mean like a Squirtle, Bulbasaur, or Charmander?
Right. But you can take any evolution of that you want. And there is
You have to take that first?
yeah, because that's how you play the game. You got to pick a starter to start.
What about Pikachu?
It's like these drafts ain't got no
No
strategy,
Pikachu.
man. Shoo. All right.
Why wouldn't it have strategy?
Because it's like if I'm doing a draft where we're taking 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, I'm taking my quarterback last, so you guys have to take your quarterback. So I would have taken my starter last.
Okay, we can do that.
But no, I want to do it first now.
Okay. It's just, to me, that's how Pokemon
Yeah,
starts,
no,
so that's why...
That was a very good point. It's like
Right.
that's how the game goes.
Right, that's why you have to take it
So
first.
I agree.
Okay, so you have to take it first, and you can take whatever evolution of that you want, and there is, at least with one of them, a trick to it if you do take him first, or if you take a different evolution instead of just the top dog. So
I don't know. He's getting out here.
So like,
For the beginning Pokemon?
yeah,
Okay.
for your
I know what
starters.
he's
Oh,
talking
also,
about,
once somebody's taken, so like you can't take Alakazam and then you take Abra.
Right.
Make sense?
Ooh,
Yeah.
amazing if you take Abra and you're 6. Just want to say, total flex. Nobody gets Alakazam, and I have Abra teleport me out of here.
Right. So, and that goes for the EV evolutions as well.
Cards.
No cheating.
So you can't have Flareon, you can't have Jolteon. So once whoever takes Jolteon, and all of the EV evolutions are off the table.
Yep.
bitch. All right.
That's really what the
I get
rule
it,
was
I get
invented
it.
for,
I
you know?
gotcha.
Because otherwise all three of us would have EV evolutions, and it would be like, okay, that's a wash. All right. How do you want to decide who goes first?
You decide.
All right, rock, paper, scissors.
I already won earlier.
Everybody.
Well, you won one or two of them.
I won
Okay.
best of 3.
don't know.
Wait. What are we doing?
I don't
Rock,
know.
paper, scissors.
All three at the same time?
Whoever gets the same, whoever loses goes. Like, how do we? Can Boyd just go first?
Sure.
No, look, I feel like Derek should go first.
Can I just go first?
I feel like I should be on the swing.
You want the two.
No, okay. Josh, you go first, and then we'll decide. Josh, you go first, and then you pick whoever goes after. Because no, you want the swing too, you douche.
Who wouldn't want the swing? Because we all know what we're going to take up the swing.
That's why I was like, that's okay. Yeah.
Is there a random name generator?
You know what? Let's do that then.
What?
Let's do it that way.
Not take the starter first?
Well, now I want the
Yeah,
first
now
pick.
I get it. All right, let's just say
Now-
random. I'm going to do a random name generator.
This is why you guys sub to the channel.
Nobody subs to this channel.
They sub for
Yeah.
me. Oh, my stuff shipped.
Hey.
Ooh, it's
So
all-
we'll just do that. You have to. One of your 6 has to be a starter.
Yes.
We'll go with that.
Heard that.
Okay. All right.
So this
Randomize.
is for first pick.
Deke gets first. Boyd gets second. Sass gets last. Shit. Let's effing go. First overall pick.
Would like to go to a lot of places with this pick, but I think, and it's tough because they're equally as strong. But I have to go Mewtwo. I get that there is an
Oh.
argument. I'm going Mewtwo. We
Okay.
decided Psychic was the best and strongest. Ride or die.
Boyd.
Well, you just threw me for a loop there, brother. I'm not going to lie. I thought you were going to... Okay.
Maybe Charizard.
But I already said my strategy about starters, so
True.
No, but I'll explain after.
Okay. Yeah, do you? My apologies.
Well, I guess I'll go Mew then.
Okay. All right. So I'm totally okay with both of you taking them because I believe that my first overall pick is actually comparable to these
Okay,
two.
it's not. And you also have notes, which is weird.
Always.
I'm nuts.
How do you not just know all
My
this?
phone.
I don't.
Okay, I knew he was going to do that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
It's not comparable.
Dragonite.
It's a great pick. Not
He's
comparable.
solid choice.
And with my second,
Bitch.
Ooh. See, I'm not a...
Snorlax.
I don't know, man. I might be the only human not a Snorlax person.
So here's why I
Bro,
picked
he's-
Snorlax is because he can learn every type.
yeah.
And
I like
he
that.
has a huge defense.
And the Hyper Beam is hard.
Like, I mean,
The
he
falling asleep.
really has a
kills me.
number of assets that no other Pokemon has. And my Dragonite pick is because he's not just Dragon. He's Dragon flying. He's electric, psychic, water, fire, and ice. That's pretty eclectic mix there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Boyd, you're up for your second.
Jolteon. Which is what I thought you were going to pick first overall.
No.
As your favorite Pokemon.
It is, but no, there's I like to win. I had to pick Mewtwo. Like, I love
That's
Jolteon.
cool. I got the fastest Pokemon. That's cool with
Give me, so, I mean, this is going to be pretty type-driven for me. Give me Gengar.
Fuck.
Man.
Yeah.
Gengar, I think, Josh.
Yeah, it'll come up.
And then, this is an interesting one. And I'm trying to think. No, I'll do it. Give me Moltres.
Okay. Let me pull my...
So Moltres is actually the weakest of total hit or total stats of the legendary
Yeah,
birds.
but Articuno is basically worthless, and I like Zapdos a lot,
Right.
but I want my fire, and I think that's I mean, I love another guy that will be taken, but I think that's the strongest fire type right there.
Okay.
Is this back to me again?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. And I have my list here, but I think I might be changing to...
I can't believe there's one of these guys still on the board, and pretty crazy if I pass on him if he gets here.
All right, I'm going Arcanine.
That's a good one, too.
That's a great pick. Arcanine was cool, man. I hated that Gary had him.
Yeah, Gary's a bitch.
I wanted Ash to have him.
Yeah, Arcanine is the strongest solo type that isn't psychic. Like in max stats.
Solo type?
Yeah, so like he's only fire.
Oh, okay.
So like he's the strongest of that world. All right, I'm up for 2. So they're both there. It feels like a waste to take both, but it also feels dumb not to. All right, so I'm going to take Lapras. What was the snort about?
You really love versatile, but
Absolutely.
Never, it's because he was going to pick. Oh, no, it says stupid sexy letter. No, you love the versatile, but none of them are.
Just the pick.
It's interesting. It's
like
interesting.
Stupid sex. I'm a Simpsons guy, so
Yeah.
like the Flanders, like it's like I'm wearing nothing at all. And he's like stupid sexy Flanders, so it's like the same call back for me there.
Okay.
It's cool if you do it. I'll just pick the other one. That's fine.
I'm going to do Zapdos.
Is that not what you were talking about?
Nope.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
I feel like I need a heavy electric presence because I really don't have any to this point, and I'm not sure that Zapdos will be laying around.
All 7 of your Pokemon can learn electric moves. You'll be fine, Josh.
Only one of them can.
No way. Lapras can learn electric. 100%.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah.
And I believe Dragonite probably could, no?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you can't?
Nope.
That one surprised me. I knew Lapras is a pretty
Yeah.
pretty switch key type guy.
Yeah.
Turnkey?
Boyd.
Turnkey, switch key, turnkey. I think.
There's a lot of good ones left.
Like
man.
I want to.
I'm just really happy that this is a dogfight because the list I made, I was like, all right, I'm either going to just get exactly who I want and people are going to pick basic, or it's going to be a dogfight, and it is a dogfight.
and I've won the last 3 drafts.
Allegedly.
With all data signs point to it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm gonna
Allegedly
go.
fucked in
I'm gonna go Charizard, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna go Blastoise, just because I have Arcanine, but
That's, yeah.
But man, Charizard is just he's of the 3 final. I think he's the best final evolved form.
Yeah, I can agree with that. There's a lot of like different elements I'm going into this with, but Charizard is the Pokemon.
So-
like it is Pikachu something, but like Charizard is.
Let me just scroll down here. And I apologize that no one else can see this. I had to have blown by them. So Charizard is actually weaker than Venusaur in total stats. Or actually, they're all even.
understand that, but Charizard would whoop ass against
Venusaur.
Venusaur.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it before Josh can, and I'm
Yeah.
definitely just going to take Blastoise.
That's not who I want.
Doesn't matter. I know who you want. You want the second of all 4 Ivysaur because he's poison.
I think he's slick, but he's not.
Just like, sometimes you think you're 7
What do you
steps
mean?
ahead.
You know my,
really
you
do,
know
and
my
I've never
sleeper
am.
pick?
Well, he's like, well, in one of them, you might want the second evolved form more. And I was like, no shit, Josh.
I'm gonna go
just,
home.
like, it's poison.
I'm just going to cry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I just read you.
It's also because Ivysaur's faster.
That's fair. That's
so he can still learn Solar Beam.
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
But he's faster, so you get the first move. Whereas Venusaur, you're sit and duck every time.
Yeah, I agree with
Big
that.
old tank boy.
So let's see. I got Ghost, Psychic, Fire, Water. I want to clean out with the last 2 big ones.
You still need Electric,
Yeah.
and Jolteon and Zapdos are gone.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I mean, kind of. I don't know. I'll just do it. I'm going to just go with Electabuzz. Like, I understand he's definitely the third strongest electric type on here right now, but he's the best available. Like, I like him over Raichu. I like him over Voltorb. I like him over even Pikachu. Like, unless I can get Ash's Pikachu.
So
but if
are
I'm
you
getting,
both building a fairly balanced team here?
I have been. That's been my strategy
Yeah.
since the start.
Mine
can
is
guess
yeah,
mine,
mine's
but-
pretty balanced.
Yeah, I mean, did we reference him earlier in the show?
No,
You're-
it's just that there's only one type. No, I mean, you can guess the type of my next pick. No,
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're fire heavy there, Boyd. So
I sure am.
and no water at
Oh,
all.
I'm in the middle again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Sure am.
So I'm torn here between.
I still can't believe one of these guys is still hanging around. That would be a water type.
And I know who you're talking about, and I think I know who you're talking about, and then that's like who I'm trying. I'm either.
Poliwag.
All right, I'm gonna go Gyarados.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
That's
Dragon Rage or whatever.
I was going to go. Well, you both already have taken the other two legendary birds. I was going to
Yes.
go Articuno, but I have Charizard as my little fly. I don't.
Yeah, Articuno's an interesting one because
See, I'm a Articuno mark because he was the one that I caught
yeah,
and
yeah.
used on the game. Like I loved Articuno. I used him for fucking everything. He was 99.
I don't think I ever caught a legendary bird.
my favorite Pokemon
I
I
caught
ever caught was
Moltres
Lugia.
and
Lugia was.
Lugia. Yeah.
I had him level 100. He plowed through.
Yeah,
To me, they weren't worth chasing. The legendary birds.
Articuno was in my eyes.
The worst was the dogs in Silver and Gold.
Yeah.
Oh, they were fast. And if you messed up, boom, halfway across the map.
Yep.
Last two picks, Josh.
Last two.
I know who my last pick
Last
is.
game of
I'm
the year.
excited.
Rank, don't know anything back now.
So
I don't think you guys are gonna know my last pick.
I kind of hope you
I've
don't
got
know mine.
water.
It's, I think, a really good pick, but then again,
I have a statistically great pick that's
I need
honestly
fire.
not. I don't.
is it going to be appreciated?
I
You know what I
hope.
mean? Because statistically great leads me to believe that like it's going
it's-
to be like a shocker, but you have data to back it up.
I do have data to back it up, but it is a goofy pick, and you're probably gonna be like,
I'm trying to think. I think I might have it, but
it's possible. It's very goofy,
okay.
just like me.
yeah,
So
I got it.
not ditto.
for my last of the the random,
yes.
I'm going to go with Aerodactyl.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is really interesting. Aerodactyl can learn a lot of moves.
It is, and one thing that Aerodactyl can learn is Dragon Rage.
Have you understood the concept and possibility that a master of none is a little bish?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think for me, and this is really how I played the game too, was the idea that I want to have more guys in the bank than the other guy does. So whoever I throw out first should be able to at least put up a fight against who they're
Whoever.
throwing out first. Right.
Yeah, that's why I took Mewtwo.
So
Mew.
with the exception of Mewtwo and Mew, like at that point you have to just hope that you have something there. You know what I mean? Like assuming 90% of the people you're fighting don't have Mew and Mewtwo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it. It's a strategy. It's just like if I would put up like a balanced Pokemon like that versus someone really strong in the area, there's sometimes where it's like, oh, the water attack that Aerodactyl does against Charizard, it's going to say critical hit, but sometimes it's almost
It's not
worth
gonna
it.
be as-
You know,
yeah.
But it's no, I like the strategy, and obviously you finish off strong.
Right, with Ivysaur. I think, I'm more heavy water-based with Lapras, Dragonite, because I feel like water's just a good... if you have two water Pokemon, you're very rarely in trouble, right? If you have two grass Pokemon, you run into a fire-heavy, or vice versa with fire, you run into water, like you're kind of in trouble. So I like the water a lot. I like that Aerodactyl is rock, because it's pretty hard to beat rock. I left... I'll talk about who I left off when we're
We'll
done
all
here.
talk about who we
Right.
leave off.
Because
Because there's some that I would take here, but I already have that type.
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I want to take like Alakazam, but I'm not going to.
Right. So who is your last pick?
Wow. I thought that was it. Well, no, actually, I have a one because you said it was weird, but like, oh, put the screen away. Put the screen.
Cloyster.
Oh,
That was one I left off. That was one I left off.
That's very hard to hit.
And he has, he's the only one that can do, is it clamp? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
And that in game could last up to 5 turns, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
It was terrible.
Which
It was
could do
constrict, but it worked.
175 damage, like if you fully got the whole move across.
Yeah, Cloyster.
turns.
Cloyster is water, ice, poison, and psychic. That's a deadly mix, especially against the wrong opponent.
And he's so easy. Like all you need to do is just go. What was his non-evolved form?
Shelter.
Shelter.
Yeah, you
Because
just
Shelter could go slow, bro.
You hit him
just
with the
go-
rock.
You just go fish real quick, and you got
Yeah,
one.
you got
Yeah.
Like it's so easy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No,
Cloyster.
that's a great last. That was gonna be my last pick, but I decided to go with Aerodactyl.
So there's a bunch of like because the last one I want to go is the grass insectish route. I thought about Butterfree. I thought about Executor. I thought about these guys. I want Vileplume.
Vileplume?
Yeah,
Oh my
100%.
God. Love Vileplume.
100%.
I
Because you
was a
look at
big
like
Vileplume
where
guy.
you were talking about with Ivysaur, it's a little quicker. It's a little more poisonous or whatever. Vileplume knows everything. Like those
Yeah.
spores, like it can go sleep powder. It can go paralyze you.
Vileplume was
Everything.
one of my ones that I kept on deck. Was
Yeah,
like Articuno, Vileplume, I had an Arcanine.
Giga Drain, bro. Oh my lord.
I had
And watching him on Pokemon Stadium, like when you could bring it to, so good.
two that I want to talk about that were left off that I think a lot of people will pick. One is Starmie.
Starmie, yeah.
Starmie is a water, psychic, poison, electric, ice. That's pretty badass. And then Rhydon
Rhydon.
is
Rhydon's
actually
very electric and flame heavy and is very
He-
good. I was gonna say Nidoking and Nidoqueen
Nido
are
King
two
and
that are in that
Nidoqueen,
conversation with
Hitmonlee
Rhydon,
and
but I like Rhydon
Hitmonchan
better.
also are like, I know we like the fighting, but man, those two were sick. They were solid. I had a Hitmonlee, and that was like, he was a good.
Yeah, no, I think we did. I think we did ourselves
There's
some
no
good.
one on here I'm mad about. Is what
No,
I'll say.
nobody took like a really pathetic pick.
I was gonna take Executor, man, because of the poison aspect, but Vileplume just.
Vileplume is. I would go Vileplume.
Yeah.
Over that.
I mean, you look at like one of my favorite Pokemon outside of Jolteon, obviously, was my voice change. Kingler. Like
Yeah.
for no reason other than just a giant crab walking around. Loved him.
Well,
but I
and
wouldn't pick him.
in the show,
Yeah, they made him
Kingler's
sick in
pretty
the show.
awesome in the
Oh,
show.
yeah. Dope. And Ash's crab, he's smaller than
Yep.
Gary's, and he's like, I'm gonna eat it. I thought that was funny. Another one. I
Subtle
really,
dick joke, I think maybe.
Probably.
I thought Kangaskhan could have been in the conversation for this one, just because of his ability also to learn so many different moves and whatnot. But
And like I said, Alakazam. That was another just surprising.
I just want to go back through. So Moltres,
Cloyster was a great pick.
Cloyster, Gyarados, Arcanine, Exeggutor. Tauros was left off.
Cool.
Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Lapras, Starmie. Pinsir is really high, which surprises me.
Kabutops?
Wow,
We're looking at the list
I
now,
forgot
guys, just
about
so you
him.
know,
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Pokemon on the screen for us, but not for you.
Snorlax, Venusaur,
Star, those types of legendary.
Gengar's right there.
Victory
Kingler is
Bell.
pretty high,
Kingler up there.
27.
Yeah.
You
Weezing,
figure-
Scyther, wow.
Ninetales.
You figure
like Ninetales.
you have to leave out the starters, right? So you're kind of looking at a scenario where
Scyther.
It was a sick ostrich.
allegedly a sick ostrich. But if you
Allegedly.
figure we had to pick 15 Pokemon because we each had to pick a starter. So like we're all inside that top 15
yeah.
pretty easily. We took some that are a little bit outside of there, but not with any kind of.
Tentacruel, man. Starmie was another one I was definitely considering because Starmie was great.
I always hated running into somebody. Like, I never liked Victory Bell, but I always hated facing off against a Victory Bell because you just couldn't kill the damn thing.
It was always, and I'd always get poisoned by that thing every time.
Right, and because you throw out your strongest fire Pokemon to try to get rid of as fast as possible, then your strongest fire Pokemon is weakened by being poisoned. It's a whole never-ending complex.
Yeah, it's an endeavor.
Right.
But
But
another draft, I keep the streak alive.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So we'll put those up online for everybody, and we'll go after. We'll want to hear your
Yeah, let's
Top
know what we
six.
missed, guys, because we have a whole calendar here of cards we were going through the entire time. Everyone has their favorite Pokemon, which is hysterical, but the point I wanted to bring up that I told you to remind me,
Oh, yeah.
did you guys see Detective Pikachu?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so first off, loved it, by the way, just to let you know. I thought it was a great movie.
Agreed.
Some people are too finicky and picky with it, like they didn't look real, like they're not, fun fact. Cubone is, well, all the Pokemon in there are actual size, which is hysterical.
Correct.
Because according to Ash, you see like Cubone up to like his like here, bro. Cubone's like 2.5 feet to 3 feet.
So
His mom's skull fits on him too. Fun fact.
Yeah, it does. He wears it.
it's, yeah.
Pride.
But like Pokemon are so like Charizard is like 6 foot.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And in the show, he
Gigantic. Yeah.
And it's really funny because
Okay.
Charizard's size kind of changes as the show goes. It's not necessarily the same all the time. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
you
he's
can
like kind of
sense-
just chilling, and then other
But
times
then
he's
it
huge.
comes back to your point. It's like, well, like look at Ash's Krabby, Kingler, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like his was little.
there are different weights and sizes
Yeah.
to every Pokemon, but when you look at the Pokedex, there was an actual weight and size in the original games, whereas later they're like, oh, this is an XL, like this, but like on Pokemon Go, you
Right.
can catch an XL,
Right.
and it's crazy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's cool in that sense. Like imagine if you had, I don't even know who'd be a
XL
good.
Snorlax? Like that would be
Whoa.
Yeah, I think I had one. Traded it for
Yeah.
$5.
Like,
I would just think like something like a Starmie, right?
Like an XL. Oh, something small. An
Something
XL
that's small but bigger, so maybe holds its own a little bit
double
better.
Trio or
Right. You know.
Did you ever see the Hawaiian Pokemon too?
XL Metapod.
So in the later seasons, there's a season where they go and there's this island where you don't catch or fight or train. You live with the Pokemon,
Yeah.
and they're all different. So Dugtrio has hair. Executor has a really thick bottom with a tail, and then the neck is like a palm tree, shoots straight up. There's all these really weird renditions of old Pokemon that are on this island. It's basically Hawaii.
That's pretty cool.
And the Dugtrio with hair is hysterical. Like, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like a rock band, like long blonde hair.
Yes.
It's so good.
I'm all about
Hang on.
that.
Let's just look this up real quick so we can all enjoy this.
It's just I don't remember what it's called.
So Jolteon is your favorite Pokemon.
Yes.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, he was. Oh my God! Look at him.
Yeah, there's a Dugtrio with hair. It's
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Dugtrio.
it's like the Hanson brothers, like the band Hanson.
They all have a different cut too.
Yeah.
What was your favorite
All
Pokemon?
about that.
So I think I probably still have to go Cubone. Just like again, I think
It's just so hard.
I didn't mean to shit. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't mean
no,
to
you're
crap
not
on
shitting.
how tall he was.
You're not shitting on him. He's hard.
Yeah.
He wears his mom's skull. If there's any Pokemon,
Just to
that's-
turn into his mom.
like that, yeah, he's still evolve into his mom. I
it's-
mean, that's
It's cross-dressing.
to me, it's
It-
pretty hard.
It's a life lesson. No matter how much you may want or want not to, you will eventually turn into your parents.
Yep.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
All right with that.
My parents are cool.
Yeah,
Your parents are cool.
Yeah.
They are.
I'm big chip.
I'm down with that. I can get down with having a beer with you when you're older, basically, because I've already done it with your dad.
True.
You've never gone a beer with my dad.
I sure have.
My dad doesn't drink.
Well, I had a beer. He was there, and I had.
Yeah, he was there. I mean,
Guys,
Chip was there.
This has been the best episode yet.
Best episode
By far.
yet.
No, it's definitely one of my favorites though, because Pokemon is so nostalgic. But guys, we'll put out these drafts this week. Make sure you let us know. Obviously, they'll be able to fill out their own drafts, and obviously they're going to be like, what? Mewtwo and Mew and Voltras and Moltres and it's going to be annoying as shit. But thank you guys for watching the Idiot Hour. We really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging with us through the technical difficulty at the beginning. And I can't wait to figure out how you fix it for tomorrow because I have no idea.
Just leave everything on.
You don't touch it. Leave your laptop.
And cut. All
All
right,
right,
guys.
this is the Idiot Hour. Thank you guys. Thank you, Josh, for fixing it.